So when it comes to rugby fitness, I think people try and overcomplicate things. You go into social media and you see these videos where you got 5 bands wrapped around you with 5 teammates pulling you in all different directions while you're trying to pick up a ball, or you got this whole complicated circuit with 5 slam balls, a tractor tire, 4 cones, a tackle bag and a driving shield. So you're just trying to overcomplicate it. So what I want you to do is try and think of your rugby fitness as a journey. So what happens when you get into a car? You know where you want to go. So you put in your postcode. That sat-nav then determines where you are, and then it will figure out the best route to get there. Likewise, if you're just using your phone and you trying to get somewhere, your phone will also ask you, are you walking? Are you in a bus? Are you in a train? Are you in a car? So there's different modalities. So what I like doing is I like starting off with that postcode. So what is your goal? So your goal might be muscle gain, it might be fat loss, it might be fitness, it might be speed, it might be power, right? And then we go back to point A. So what we do is, with that point B in mind, we're going to use the right measurements to determine where we are. Fitness tests, like I said, figure out where you are, and then we can decide on the plan or the route that we're going to follow. Now, to make things really simple, there's just 2 things you need to focus on when it comes to your rugby fitness roadmap. You need to focus on your nutrition, and you need to focus on your training. So if your goal is to gain muscle, obviously from a nutritional point of view, you need to have a calorie surplus. If you want to maybe lose a bit of weight, then obviously we've got to be in a calorie deficit. And if we basically just want to maintain our weight, then we just have to use our maintenance calories. Okay. Then when it comes to your training, again, now we decide, okay, well, what is our goal? So with any training program, we're going to have to do some form of resistance, some form of conditioning, some form of mobility training. So based on what your goal is, we're then going to choose what modality we're going to use. Like I said, when you're using your phone to get somewhere, is it a car? Is it a train? Is it a bus? So we've got to then determine what modality we're going to use to actually reach your goal. All right. So it's not that simple. You basically just have to have your point B, what your goal is, like I said, whether it be muscle gain, fat loss, fitness, speed. We then measure where we are, right? So taking the appropriate measurements based on what our goal is, and then we can determine our plan, and then we need to choose, what route we're going to follow, right? From a nutritional point of view, a surplus, a deficit, or a maintenance, and training, what modality or type of training we're going to use to reach our goal.